In previous fights, Inoue and his team has wrapped his hands with excessive amount of tape on his skin.
They came with accusations, said Inoue was cheating, tried to ban his hand wraps.
If this issue isn't resolved, I would not let my fighter into the ring.
But Inoue wasn't fazed. He was chasing history. His first fight against a reigning unified champion. They said Fulton was the better boxer. He was bigger. He was slicker. The American was supposed to expose the monster.
I feel like the hype is around amongst him because he's a Japanese person doing these things. I see me wiping him out clean. He's too small for me. He's too short.
When the bell rang, none of it mattered. Welcome back to Fighting is Art.
Oh, a huge right hand from the monster, and then he chases him down. Fulton is laid out, struggling to get to his feet.
Naoya Inoue had already conquered 3 divisions. Ever since that epic war with Nonito Donaire in the World Boxing Super Series, Inoue had been on a tear, a string of knockouts that left no doubts. He made easy work of future champion Jason Maloney, finished him with a devastating knockout.
Big right hand from Naoya Inoue, and Maloney is down and hurt.
Then dismantled Donaire in the rematch. It was a brutal reminder that the first fight was just a mishap. Inoue unified belts made it look effortless. The final piece of Undisputed Paul Butler comes in hand. It was a clinic from start to finish. And in the 11th, Inoue closed the show, undisputed at bantamweight. All 4 belts, no debate. The first Asian fighter in history to do it. But he wasn't done. He wanted more. He wanted the king at 122. Stephen Fulton was no paper champion. He was the slick, undefeated ruler of the division. Too big, too smart, too American. And he'd done it the hard way. First, the WBO title in a war against Angelo Leo. It was a phone booth fight, and Fulton beat the brawler at his own game. Champion. Then came the unification, WBO and WBC titles. Another brutal war, this time with Brandon Figueroa, a pressure fighter with bad intentions.
Fulton. A jab. Fulton
knew he had to travel to Japan to defend his crown. Cool boy Steph was bigger and taller, and he also developed a reputation for trash talk.
I feel like the hype is around amongst him because he's a Japanese person doing these things. That's all. I feel like the hype is around because of that.
In the days leading to the fight, tensions hit a peak. At the face-offs, the American stared deeply into Inoue, whispering some words, and the high-caliber fighters had to be separated. Inoue, calm in his demeanor, took his rival's insults in stride, and his eyes could show his intent to put a scary beat down on an opponent who is expected to land him his first defeat. Stephen Fulton was predicted by all to give Inoue his toughest test.
This guy is big, this guy is strong, but skills pay the bills, and Floyd proven that. And Fulton got the skills to back up his size as well.
Fulton came confident, but his team had doubts.
I see me wiping him out clean. He's too small for me. He's too short.
They claimed Inoue's hand wraps weren't right.
In previous fights, Inoue and his team has wrapped his hands with excessive amount of tape on his skin, then placing gauze and more tape, which creates a cast. This is not something that I'm making up, I have proof.
Fight night came, and in the dressing room, Fulton's team watched every move, every wrap, every layer. It was all legal. No tricks, no edge. There would be no excuses, only truth and pain. From the opening bell, Inoue came forward fast, sharp, locked in. No feeling out process. No respect given, just pressure, precision, and authority.
Here and test Fulton off the 13-month layoff.
Absolutely, but right now he's showing some respect right now for Fulton's game. What he's doing is he's just taking a look at him. But trust me, I assure you, once he gets his range, he will start.
Now, Inoue worked his way up from 108.
That's the reason why he's not just rushing in there. He doesn't want to walk into anything. Fulton is a slick boxer, sharpshooter, great counterpuncher.
Jab to the body from Inoue. Inoue tries to come with the right hand around the guard. And the up jab.
So interesting to see that low lead hand from Inoue starting off like that. Good jab.
Very solid jab from Inoue.
You know, we talked all night about Fulton's jab, but what about Inoue's jab?
Fulton tried to establish the jab, but Inoue beat him to the punch every time.
It's on point tonight.
Goes with the jab to the body again. Versatile offensive attack as always from Inoue. Now goes upstairs with it and follows Fulton back to the ropes before the tie-up.
You know, Fulton thought he was clear, thought he was gonna get on his bike, and Inoue chased him down, cut him off.
Through of wrapping around the neck, and now falls in off balance on his own with that free right hand, able to punch away.
The American got on his bikes after tasting the first power shots from Inoue.
The guards of Fulton.
Right back to it.
There it is again.
And there's the first right hand that is able to land, and he comes with it again, and then a four-punch combination to the left to the body from Inoue.
The speed and power is real. Fulton is doing a good job in.
Double jab, comes upstairs with the right hand.
It's hit. He gets somewhat knocked off balance from them heavy blows coming from Inoue.
Fulton steps forward, Inoue backs off. You can see how calm and in control he is early on here as he get that right hand in the midst of that. There's that jab, and there are the levels. Went upstairs and then to the body.
Inoue is sharp. When he attacks, he doesn't want to miss. He wants to make every punch count. It's the quickness and sharpness and speed of Inoue that's giving him fits.
Like a viper, that striking ability. Inoue.
And it's the speed at which Inoue closes the gap. Fulton's having on his bike, just trying to avoid shots from now.
Double jab, you just said it. That speed to close. You're in the target zone against Inoue. Here comes Fulton forward with the right hand. The monster.
No, but I like his composure. He's weathering the storm right now. Fulton using defense, movement to get out of range.
By round 3, Fulton looked unsure. His footwork slowed, his jab muted. Inoue's speed and timing were overwhelming. He wasn't just walking him down, he was outboxing the boxer.
Right now against Fulton. Let's see if Fulton can turn it around. He needs to mount some sort of offense to get some respect from Inoue.
The bigger man, the intelligent fighter. And he wants to show that he's tough.
You see the shifting game plan already.
Right hand over the top, Timmy.
Yes, but you see the shifting game plan. Now Fulton now is looking to fight on the front foot now. He's looking to attack.
Jab. Inoue has good countering ability as well. Goes to the body again with the jab. There's been a point of emphasis early on, and then the right hand up top.
Partially blocked, Tess. Partially blocked.
1-2 from Fulton. Is that up vertical? Back to the body with it.
Fulton is there in range, but he's not pulling the trigger.
Well, it's that middle, and if you're going to stay there, you got to throw. That up jab has had such success for Inoue. Now an opportunity, as Fulton was able to get to the inside. Back.
Fulton's doing a little bit better moving forward. He just got to let his hands go. He's in range, but he's just sitting there, sitting still. I think he's afraid for what's going to come back. The speed is too blazing fast.
Tough to replicate. with a sparring partner what Inoue and his unique physical gifts offer: technique and two-handed finishing power. Uppercut, right. Rough childhood, and how it has defined him in so many ways. You see the total body punches, Inoue 11-2 advantage. He has been increasing his work rate as the fight has moved around in the early stages. As he comes with this fourth round, he had 11 total punches in the first round, landed 15 in the second, 18 in the third.
See, I like that inside work from Fulton. In the inside, banging on the body of Inoue, getting a little physical on the inside.
As an infighter.
Good right hand.
Right hand from Fulton.
Catching
As
Inoue, trying to get out.
Came straight back. To the body with that jab. That has been available since the opening bell. Double jab by Fulton.
Not sure about that all the way out, all the way in stuff. Fulton is standing mid-range, not doing anything. Inoue's beating him to the punch. He's there. He's there, but he won't pull the trigger test.
As well, you've seen that a few times. Now showing the levels with that jab again. Consistently going to the body with that jab is Inoue.
Fulton's getting outboxed. He's getting outboxed, and he's supposed to be the superior boxer.
Well, we get so enamored with the power of Inoue and the results. Good combination from Inoue. More blood coming from the nose. Scooter Fulton.
It's not working for him at that distance. Fulton's going to have to make some changes. Going to have to make some.
And that comes with a certain risk to be more offensive-minded against the monster. As he does for a moment, does Fulton. Then backs out with his hands up. Inoue looking to cut him off as we come to the end of. What's the change that needs to take place for Fulton, Timmy?
Got to change his rhythm. He's standing directly in front. Use your legs. He can draw in a way. I mean, he tried to come forward, but he's not letting his hands go. He's afraid for what's going to come back. So now use your legs. Try something different. Get on your bike. Lure in a way, because now you're in range just to get hit with those power shots.
Now here comes the combination punching of Inoue behind that jab, as we've seen early on in round.
His rhythm up. I mean, when you have a fighter like Inoue just landing shots like that, you have to change your rhythm up. You have to. Throw feints. Subtle move.
Oh, good combination from Fulton.
And that was off the subtle movement to his right. That's what he has to do.
And a right hand from Inoue as he returns fire. Another right hand from Inoue. Yes, he's extremely
and good right hand. Good right hand from Fulton right there, catching Inoue. See, Inoue is getting a little bit overconfident, Tess, and he'll leave Fulton taking advantage of those moments.
You can hear the thud in Inoue's punches of the glove of Fulton. They still will back him up.
Every round, Inoue built pressure. His combination started landing at will, sharp, fast, and with bad intentions.
Comes a point where the bigger that you can display, have to show it in the middle. Right hand from Inoue.
A lot of those shots are being deflected. It's a better round for Fulton. I don't know if he's gonna win this round, but I know this is a better round for Fulton. He
has to commit to the offense. Has to commit to it. From Fulton, he's being outworked by Inoue in both punches thrown and punches landed. As Inoue gets him up against the ropes here in the closing moments, throws another combination. Round 6, unified champion Stephen Fulton in an early hold against the monster. Naoya Inoue, who vacated status at bantamweight, to come up to 122 pounds and relaxed, but so fast and striking and consistent and productive to bank an early lead.
Inoue looking for that
Trigger on it moments ago. See if it's available again.
Test the most interesting thing to me is that Fulton is not using any of his footwork. He's not using any of his lateral movement at all. And you want to know why? Inoue is quick to cut him off and says, I want you directly in front of me. I don't want you moving anywhere.
That speed to close, whether it's straight ahead or lateral, just another part of what makes him so dangerous as Fulton comes.
Mr. Right here, come back with the jab, you will land it all day. You've been landing it. Make that shit bad. Don't set too much. When I tell you, good.
Amazing in a sold-out arena in Tokyo. The crowd that you can actually hear in the midst of the fight, the instructions coming from the corner of Fulton.
So unbelievable how Inoue, position he's in, he's able to generate the punching power and torque on his shots.
Torque is a perfect description of what makes his punching power special.
He just ran with a combination.
He did. Steps forward.
It's that jab. That jab.
It's been the key.
It's been the key.
It has been the key.
Ooh. That right hand hurt Fulton. Buzzed him for a split second. In tremendous shape, so he recovered quickly, getting back on his jab, trying to establish his own offense, but getting himself out of position.
Short left hand chopped down here at the end of round number 6. Fulton trying to exchange up.
Tess, this is the baddest man at 122 pounds. The great ones, that's what they do. They make it look easy. Good right hand.
But that's the start. Working behind that jab and the willingness to throw the right hand.
You have Inoue, he keeps his head on that side. I'm seeing him keep his head on that right side, right in the line of fire.
Inoue get hit in his career. We've also seen him at his best when he does.
Yes.
Short check hook that time.
Check hook
that time as Fulton crossed the threshold. The jab for Inoue. There's Fulton on the inside, coming, wrapping around the guard with that right hand. And Inoue comes right back at him. Returns fire immediately.
Good defense from Fulton. I've been amazed with the way he's been blocking a lot of the shots. Good right hand over the top.
Counter right hand from Fulton. Back to the...
Folks said that was low. Inoue said, get out of here.
See how comfortable Inoue is right now as he's trying to cut off the ring and close the gap.
That's the one thing about Inoue. He never stops hunting for that knockout.
Never.
He's always looking for it.
4-punch combination. Back to the jab up top.
Gee, these are great. He just threw onslaught punches, and he's allowing to work his offense immediately after Inoue gets done. Right hand. Good jab.
And that jab.
By the end of the 7th, it was all Inoue. The end was near. Everyone knew.
Down to the body. Fulton has no answer for it. And the reason why Inoue can get there quick with that jab is Fulton has a wide stance. His base is so wide, it's really hard to get in and out.
Oh, right hand hurts him. Oh, a huge right hand from the monster. And then he chases him down.
What can do about it? He was having his way. Level changing jab right there. Brought the eyes.
Lot of time to work here in round number 8. Fulton hurt badly. The monster on the attack. Trying to claim 2 more belts as Fulton tried to grab the ropes. Backed up into the corner.
Right hand right over the top, and here's the finish. One of the best finishers in boxing, if not the best. Just an onslaught of violent, vicious punches.
And the monster, a 4-division world champion, stamping in Tokyo.
In his first fight at 122, Naoya Inoue didn't ask for a tune-up. He went straight for the undefeated unified champion and broke him. No controversy, no excuses, just skill, speed, and violence. Fulton was supposed to be the slickest test. Instead, he became another victim, another warning, another history written, another division conquered. The monster had arrived in a new weight class and made it clear the throne now belongs to him. With the performance, the Japanese became a 4-division world champion and sent shivers throughout the lower divisions. And it was clear that he could step up to 126 pounds and cause havoc.